As the moon rose high in the sky, casting a silver light across the land, a man named Joseph lay in his bed, unable to sleep. He was plagued by anxieties and fears that he wasn't living up to the expectations of his loved ones. Try as he might, he could not shake the feeling that he was letting them down. As the night wore on, Joseph found himself transported to the enchanting realm of the fairies, a place filled with wonder and magic. The air was thick with the scent of wildflowers and the sound of trickling water, and all around him he could see glittering fairy lights. Aware of his position between the waking and dream world, Joseph sensed that even the slightest movement could bring him back to his bed. Despite this, he made a conscious decision to remain in this magical realm and discover the gifts it had in store for him. As Joseph wandered through this magical realm, he came across a small fairy, no bigger than a dragonfly. The fairy sensed his worries and fears and offered to teach him how to breathe in the magical air of the forest. The fairy explained to Joseph that the ancient trees in this realm released an endorphin that stimulates positive feelings, pleasurable sensations, and loving emotions. Joseph eagerly followed the fairy's instructions, taking deep breaths of the forest air. As Joseph inhaled the magical air, he felt the calming effects taking hold of him. The comforting scent of the forest was invigorating, and he felt his worries slowly dissipating. His anxieties began to fade away, replaced by a growing sense of peace and tranquility. It was as though a weight had been lifted from his shoulders, and he finally felt able to breathe deeply and relax fully. With each breath, he felt more and more at ease, as if he were melting into the soft embrace of the fairy realm. The forest around him seemed to come alive, the trees swaying playfully in the breeze, and the leaves rustling with peaceful messages into his ears. The fairy led Joseph through the forest, pointing out the beauty and wonder that surrounded them. As they walked, Joseph felt a sense of wonder and amazement, his heart overflowing with joy and contentment. He could feel the magic of the forest working its way through his body, filling him with joy and delight. As Joseph continued to explore this realm, he suddenly found himself face to face with a larger fairy who stood as tall as a human. The fairy began to sing harmonious affirmations to him, urging him to let go of the burdens he held and to reframe his beliefs about his fears and anxieties. The fairy taught Joseph to let go of the past and future and to stay balanced, prepared, and focused within the present moment. As the fairy sang, Joseph felt his heart fill with a sense of peace and contentment. It was as if the fairy's words were weaving a protective shield around him, protecting him from the worries and fears that had once consumed his being. You are enough, just as you are. Let go of the past and embrace the present. Your fears do not define you, and you are stronger than them. Trust yourself and your abilities. You are loved and cherished for who you are. Embrace the journey, not just the destination. You are worthy of all the good things life has to offer. Take a deep breath and let go of your worries. You have the power to create positive changes in your life. Believe in yourself and your dreams, and they will come true. Finally, as the fairy's song came to an end, Joseph felt a sense of profound relief, comfort, relaxation, and drowsiness wash over him. He realized that he was feeling so relaxed and at peace that he could hardly keep his eyes open, even in the dream world. The fairy led Joseph to a clearing in the middle of the deep, enchanted woods, where a cozy fairy circle had been prepared for him. As he entered the circle, Joseph instantly fell into a peaceful and restorative sleep. He knew that when he woke up, he would feel energized and refreshed, ready to work towards his goals in a way that was right for him, at his own pace, free from the burden of anxious thoughts and feelings. As Joseph drifted off to sleep, he felt a sense of gratitude wash over him. He knew that he had been given a great gift, the gift of release from his fears and anxieties. He felt a sense of joy and contentment, knowing that he was loved and cherished, just as he was.